Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Our Kind of People, Season 1, Episode 5. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So let's get into some comments from last week. Karima says, "You're right. It's not likely for Teddy to do such." I don't remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure that you're right. Teddy, he seems like he has an ulterior motive for everything. He's never just doing something out of the kindness of his heart. Now, I'm assuming that you're talking about helping Tyreek out. But yeah, he doesn't do anything out of goodness of his heart. There's no goodness in him. Now, Christy Howard, aka Iridescent Goddess, says Franklin doesn't seem like he does anything out of the kindness of his heart. Totally agree. I'm starting to wonder if the man that Aunt Pat killed was Tyreek's dad, or whether or not Franklin had something to do with it, and out of guilt he helped. Out of guilt is why he helped the son. I don't think that Franklin he has a guilty bone in his body. He doesn't seem like I'm gonna do something because I feel guilty. Because if that was the case, he would have helped take care of Angela when she was a baby. He would have put a pride aside and been like, "Okay, world, I cheated. I have a daughter." Would have taken care of her. She would have had the lifestyle that Leah has, but he did not care because he wanted to keep up the what's is it DuPont? Is it Franklin DuPont? Yeah, it's Franklin. Yeah. Franklin's last name. I don't know why I was trying to give Franklin his first name, but yeah, he was trying to keep up the Franklin name. And him out here cheating and having a child by somebody who ain't his wife, that's not the Franklin way, even though he was out here doing that, you know. And I don't think he feels guilty about it at all. I'm wondering why he helped out Tariq. It got to be something. Kindness of the heart. Not, I don't believe it is. It could be sort of guilt, but he don't seem like the person that has guilt. Like, I done it and I did it and I'll do it again. So let's go ahead and get into this review. TV shows, movies. I need y'all to take note. Did y'all see how Angela had her hair wrapped up when she woke up? That's what I need to see. I am tired of seeing TV shows and movies where these women have natural hair, relaxed hair, have a weave in, what have you. No hair wrapped up. We wrap up our hair so we can protect the style. Yes, a satin pillowcase will do it for you, but me, I'm extra secure. I have a scarf and a bonnet I have put on because for whatever reason, and it's most likely all in my head that just the scarf alone is gonna fall off and the bonnet alone is gonna fall off. Scarf and bonnet together is secure. Don't make no sense and not don't even try to make sense of it. But in my mind and how I feel, that's how I need to roll. Now, Nikki, she wants to go to Spelman. That is her dream school. But they want her to have community service, speak a foreign language, dabble in the arts, and all of these things. Now, I have a feeling about college. Now, if the child wants to go to college, that is perfectly fine. But I just, even though Angela is not pushing college on Nikki, I'm just telling how I feel about college. If the child don't want to go to college, I don't think they should because there's been it's a good vast of people who went to college and now have student loan debts and are not um, in the field. They are not working in the field that they have a degree in, but now they're stuck with debt. So I say to say college just isn't for everybody. But since this is what Nikki wants to do, and just gonna make sure that you know she gets everything that she deserves. Now, Angela wants Nikki to get into the cotillion, but they talk about a minimum of $25,000. Plus, you need to buy a formal dress, shoes and accessories. But Leah, she is as conniving as Daddy Franklin because she was like, she sat there with a smile, said, "Anything for my niece." See, Leah She doggone it confuses me so much because even though she is so much like Daddy Franklin, she does things, but we're gonna get to that at the end of the episode to where I like, okay, you seem like good people, but you also your daddy's child. So we find out, since what's her name, Angela and Tyreek have been getting close, she lets him know that she met Nikki's daddy, I think his name is Nate, when they were in college. He was with a friend and they was boosting TVs, and the friend shot a security guard, and he was an accessory to murder and got life. I was like, life? That's now, is it life without parole? I didn't get that. Catch that. If y'all did, please put it in the comment section below. Or, he can get paroled after so much time. But that seemed like a long time for accessory. See, this is what I'm telling you people. Make sure you will, involve yourself around with the good people, because they could be you out there unbeknownst to you. You riding with a friend and they go do something. Now your life is over because they decided to do something stupid. Just saying. Well, Tariq lets Angela know that he planted cameras in the house for Daddy Franklin. He felt that he needed to be loyal to Daddy Franklin because Daddy Franklin raised him as a son, put him through college, helped him start his company. So he felt disloyalty to Daddy Franklin. But like now he's seeing that Angela's good people, so he's feeling bad. She's feeling betrayed, rightfully so. It's like, I'm opening up to you. We've been doggone hunting on each other and everything. And you was out here doggone helping spy on me. Now she looking like my own daddy don't like and or trust me. But this man who waited so, now granted, he's been around Tyreek longer, had more interactions with him. But like, you can't stand me so much that you think I'm gonna take your family down. But this dude over here, he get all the love. Okay, I got you. So his name Randall. Yeah, we're gonna call him Randall right now. This is not Randall. Morris Chestnut's character. I'm gonna call him Randall because I think that's what his name is. Y'all know I be forgetting people's name over here. Him, his mama, and the young men, the not the grace, like the women is the graces, the men they got their own thing. They are out shooting a little clay birds and whatnot. And we got these two men talking about some, oh, you can tell it's summer because the cove at the cove gets darker. I'm like, I wonder if they know that the lady that they were talking to or talking around owns this place, because y'all paying $2,000 per day to use her facilities. And she was like, tomorrow they will be paying three. I'm assuming that they don't know that she owns the place. Well, the place was named after, I believe she said one of their ancestors, he was a slave, and he was responsible for getting the birds. They didn't trust him with a gun because they're like, we're not going to give you no gun and you mess around and kill us. That's what's not going to happen. But we're going to let you get these birds. So he would, wait till nighttime and get the birds and then sell them and make enough money to, I believe, buy his freedom and to like finance what they have now. Now I'm like, I love how they put a little education in just about every episode. But I'm like, so did they just like not care about the birds? As I was paying attention, but I was like, my mind was like, okay, was he responsible for getting the birds for the people, his slave masters? Or there's like, they don't care about the birds, they was just hunting, and he's just like, okay, y'all don't work the birds, so I'm gonna just take the birds and sell them. The facility was named after that ancestor. If y'all could figure that out, please comment section below. Now, y'all, I'm trying to get my timeline of Leah and Randall's relationship, because it seemed like they met when they were teenagers, when they went to the cotillion, and Leah was like, yes, that's what I knew. I loved you and this, that, the third. But he was married to Shelby. Can't think it was a Melissa DeCosta. No, she played Shelby on Best Man and Best Man Holiday. I believe her name is Melissa something. But how and when did he marry her? Because it seemed like they've been together. Leah and Rand have been together since they was teenagers. But I'm telling you this, Leah gonna end up losing Randall because she is steady lying about what's going on with his company. She acting like she don't know what Daddy Franklin got going on. But, Randall was snooping on her computer and found some information. You, you messing up, girl. I mean, I know that's your daddy and all, but you gonna end up losing your husband behind this. So it's the day of the cotillion. And, you know, Nikki, she was getting up there giving her a speech. There's a representative from Spelman there. And Laura decides to embarrass her by saying, and yes, she has a criminal record, but that's all behind her now. And she's doing so much better. Now, she did all this because she saw Nikki and Taylor kissing earlier on. Now that she done told Leah that she's, a lesbian, and Leah's like, yes, you and Taylor can escort each other to the cotillion. She's mad because Taylor was over there kissing Nikki. Now, Nikki didn't just force Taylor to kiss her. This was a mutual thing. So she decided to embarrass Nikki, and Nikki was like, "You have a record too." She's like, My charges were dropped, yours weren't." Little did she know that Nikki is the one that convinced Taylor to drop the charges. Either way, you were still arrested for like almost kind of sort of could have been attempted murder or assault. I mean, yeah, Nikki assaulted somebody too, but where am I at? Okay. This is the last straw for Taylor. Taylor's like, I'm not doing this no more. You deliberately hurt this girl. You are an ugly individual. And the rest of the girls from the cotillion came out. Now I don't know if this was support for Nikki or was this support for Lauren. So they was all looking like, wow, dog, you really did that? Yeah. So now you done lost your girlfriend because you wanted to be mean and nasty. So it is a family dinner at Daddy Franklin's house. And Angela and Nikki, they decided to show up. Now, Nikki, she's trying to get up and explain herself and let the family get to know who she is. Lauren is being nasty and rude as usual on her phone, texting, on social media, whatever she's doing. And Leah is like, you were being rude, young lady. She's like, what? She's like, basically listen to your cousin. Like, why? So Leah's like, you know what, young lady, you no longer going to be going to the cotillion. And you were excused from the table. And I was like, I'm so confused by Leah because she's doing this good thing, it seems, and it could be she could have an ulterior motive as well. Or she could be seeing like, dang, like I allowed you to act this way and I don't want you to be that type of individual. She could be seeing herself in like Lauren, like my daddy allowed me to do and say whatever, and now I'm allowing you to do that, and we not doing that no more. Yeah, she's like, She acknowledged that she was responsible for the way Lauren acted. And I was like, I was confused because like you Daddy Franklin's daughter, but it seemed like at the same time you were standing up for Nikki, which confused me even more. Daddy Franklin, he over there having trouble, eating his soup because I know he has the Parkinson's. And just like on Empire, he was giving some experimental drug. But anyways, he starts having a react, he goes off and he's, shaking and twitching. He ends up falling out. He ends up seeing Angela and Tyreek walking away. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to look good for y'all. I mean, they didn't say what they were doing,
But he could be like, oh yeah, they in a relationship now. He ain't being loyal to the family. So yeah, that was suggest. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. This for y'all day, every day for 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over here if you one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.